Hello, 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 hello. We are back with the green, which means shadow work. But also, this will be the last official from like the main, and my dogs are obviously wanting to get in. This one, oh my god. Yeah, coming. Okay, so this will be the last of the official planned, prepared set that I had pre-planned before even starting recording. For the 5-day countdown to Christmas, I have something special in the works. Already half made-ish, so that's gonna be interesting. Obviously I'm not spoiling anything. You will see as we uncover that section of the advent calendar, but it's gonna be really Christmas themed. That's all I can say. Hope you will enjoy it. I'm personally excited. Also, thumbnails will look different, and yeah, actually I'm excited because it's gonna be like brand new, or at least different ways of tackling shadow work, going to a more happy, jolly, nurturing aspect of the whole thing. So we are going back to the Reborn Skull for today. Clarifying deck will be Inspired Neon. Oracle decks will be Path of Shadows. And to conclude, we will use the Shadow Work Oracle cards. So let me just put everything. And what you hear is my dogs drinking water. Hello, focus. Thank you. So here's your screenshot opportunity for today's tools. Hello, hello, fire signs. Pew, 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 pew. How are you guys doing? How are we enjoying the event thus far? Good news on the creaking chair front. My chair is packaged and eventually on the path of being delivered. So hopefully very soon we will have a non-creaking chair. Also my coffee table that is adjustable height is also in the process of being delivered, so I can move the mic, the camera and the laptop on that. So I will have a full, beautiful, clear, uncluttered, except for maybe the decoration, the decor, very soon. Oh, you walked away. You are either walked away or walking away from something in which you have invested a lot emotionally, and you don't seem bothered all that much. I mean, that's the energy I'm getting. Water signs. Oh, are you walking away from conflict? That's it. So whatever that thing was a source of conflict and you're walking away, so all the power to you guys. You have been burdened and stressed. You need to make a decision, and there is a potential money-making energy in your spiritual, energetic vicinity. But also perhaps maybe because you walked away, you can actually welcome this new money opportunity, whatever it may be in your specific life. Walking away from conflict is always a good thing. We don't need that shit. Oh, and like I said, that we have the 10 of Cups, so you will be happy, don't worry. And communication and options. Maybe you are, because literally the way these are image-wise, by being so blunt and so clearly communicating, you are knocking off all those cups, and so your judgment is now clear because you don't have that much options on the table, only maybe one or two. You can make a clear-cut decision. Oh, clear-cut decision, and we have the Ace of Swords, clarity, communication, insight, beautiful energy. So let's see what up. Three of Wands, expecting something and expecting to end a cycle, to end something, and maybe expecting pain and hurt. Or you know that it's gonna hurt in some capacity, but you're okay with it. Being out in the cold. Potentially watch your money resources, your finances. Don't overspend, although it's very tempting during the holidays. Be very attentive and on the lookout. Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles. You are potentially maybe lacking a bit of passion, a little bit of drive, a little bit of motivation, which happens to the best of us. Don't worry about it. Page of Wands, good news though. Hello. So yeah, don't worry. Be happy. For my fire signs. Ooh, interesting beginning. Recognition. And we're ending on a double six. That's also interesting. So, fire signs. What is surfacing for release? Delayed news or spying, and happiness. What is surfacing is through the act of delaying news or spying or gathering intel, you gained literally clarity that is bringing you unbridled happiness and just the unbearable lightness of being. Give me something for my fire signs. On one hand, it's like two step forward, one step back, so you know it's not as a meaningful progression, but on the other hand, you are still very happy and satisfied, and you are shedding light on situations. You are stepping out of the dark, so it's not as bad as Temperance, Three of Cups, Hierophant. Interesting. So there is healing and balance in your group friends and your community. It can be also very spiritually guided or very structurally grounded and found, like the foundations of your circle of friends, your core community is having a sense of balance and healing through you releasing, or this release resurfacing to the surface of gathering information and delayed news and just being more attentive to small details. That is also bringing a sense of clarity and happiness and lightness. Very weird message, but I mean, someone out there needs to hear this. What illusions are you ready to see through? Holding on to your finances, your resources, your comfortability, your stability. It's like you are holding sacred what is your safe space, what is grounding you, and you are not allowing things to go to waste. But is this an illusion? So the illusion is you holding on to what you think is your safe space is technically an illusion. Be a bit more adventurous, a bit more curious, a bit more willing to open up yourself to outside influences to come in, to maybe show you things from a different perspective, different lens. Interesting. At least you are ready to see through the illusion of falseness, of secluding yourself, of holding on, of not really allowing too much out there in regards of your stability, your finances, your nurturing energy, your very hands-on practical approach to things, of how dependable, reliable, trustworthy you are, patient perhaps. Oh, we have a shitload of cards. I should have stopped, I'm sorry. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, single, thriving, self-reliant. King of Swords, very analytical, very sharp-minded. Death, endings, transformation. And the Magician, manifesting. So the illusion that you're ready to see through is that you're ready technically to let go of how fiercely you hold on to your comfort zone, because you have seen something, you have analyzed something, you see things from like a bird's eye view, like how things how one movement of one pawn affects the whole game of the chessboard, and through that you are more able to manifest in a more concrete, perhaps more fulfilling, more practical, more self-reliant, self-sufficient, more empowered, clear, practical, strategically manifesting things that you really want in your life, because you are no longer holding on to this false knowledge that keeping everything in, to holding on to things and keeping things close to your chest is the only way to surrender and to live life, by not letting others in and not letting too much out, especially in regards of your material comfort. What wisdom is rising from your unconscious? The Two of Cups, which is the very much almost soulmate level, soul connection, mutually shared energies, and the Nine of Pentacles. What wisdom is rising from your unconscious? So are you happier thriving on your own, or are you happier sharing the bounty, your resources? Are you happier holding on to everything a little bit selfishly on your own, or are you happier sharing the bounty, the love, the material wealth, the being generous towards someone that is very significant to you in your life? Because these energies are very contradictory. Or maybe because you are already so fulfilled on your own, you are ready to welcome a Two of Cups in your life, in your energy. Although it might cause you a bit of stress because it's a new thing and you're uncomfortable with sharing your space, your energy and your emotions with somebody else, especially if it's reciprocated. With a bit of healing, your wish fulfillment can come true, and it can be a beautiful mutual shared energy that is not overbearing, taking too much, that puts you in that space of having to hold on to what you have, but being able to be authentically generous with your partner and still keep a sense of independence and self-reliance, as in you can match them but on your own and not be like a weaker partner in the partnership. How can you support your emotional body? Through just being happy, content, fulfilled on your own. 9 of Pentacles being you, independent and self-sufficient financially, with the 9 of Cups, same energy but emotionally. So you are already happy on your own and you are so plentiful that you can give to the other two. Oof. But we have the Devil. Interesting. So you can support your emotional body by indulging in a bit of excess. Not too much, just a little. You need to temper the Devil's influence on self-fulfilling happiness. I almost said self-pleasure, but that's not what I meant. Because the way I see it, self-pleasure can be just retail therapy too. Like, I love to shop tarot decks on Temu and AliExpress. That's my self-pleasure. Others prefer boutique shopping or luxury shopping or baking or cooking or drinking, whatever your self-pleasure is that is not strictly necessarily sexual, but it's a sense of excess of that. And trust me, adding decks to my cart can easily and stupid fast go to in the hundreds. 2 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. There is a heavy energy of duality and balancing perhaps the consequences of not making a choice in regards of full-blown emotional blissful happiness, which the 10 of Cups is the follow-up of the 9 of Cups. But you are undecided, not willing, and still juggling something before you are allowing yourself to step into that 10 of Cups energy. Especially if it's stressing you, because it's such a foreign concept to allow someone else to give back to you, that you are very stubborn in holding on and not letting that stuff in, and just being very... You are generous, but you are holding on perhaps the most precious, the most valuable thing or assets that you have in your life, which are not necessarily financial, monetary, or 3D based. What is your soul trying to guide you towards? Victory and happiness and recognition. That is beautiful. And the 10 of Pentacles, which matches now the 10 of Cups. So abundance, stability, building your legacy, building your comfort, being that you will never stress and worry about money because it's all yours. And it's all through your hard work, and you're being recognized for it, which is something beautiful that your soul is trying to guide you towards. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. Collaboration or collaborative work to reach something to its completion stage. Something flipped somewhere. Hello. Or did I imagine that? I imagined that. So something else for that 3 of Pentacles. Nope. Okay, so through a collaborative project or effort or some sense of significant collaboration, you will reach acclaim, recognition, victory, good news that will lead you to a space where you are financially very comfortable, very luxe, very plentiful, very abundant, where you will no longer need to worry about any financial strain or adverse or out of the blue events, because you have plenty to... I mean, you would just not have to worry about money in any capacity. You have plenty to cover every basis. What magic lies in my surrender or in your surrender? By giving back or by being open to receive, You are a very nurturing, motherly, plentiful, abundant, creative energy. So, on which side of the Six of Pentacles do you see yourself? Are you the Empress who is so abundant and so creative and so plentiful that she is always giving to others? But if she's too generous, be cautious of not accustoming people to always expect your purse to be like a bottomless pit. Are you on the receiving end of the Six of Pentacles, where if the universe or somebody gives you back just a little, you can fructify and grow and expand that 1 coin, 2 coin, 3 coins into a 10, into a queen, into a king, which is almost cycling back to the Empress, which is more and just being very comfortable, very settled, very abundant, but also all the while being creative. So very knowledgeable in how to diversify the riches, the resources that she has at her disposal to create, to change, to make new, to be able to give back. And we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands, which fire signs, but Leo especially, because I've been watching a couple videos here and there on YouTube. Leos have a lot of Wheel of Fortune in the reads recently, so good luck is definitely spoiling Leos. I didn't watch other fire signs since I only watch what's concerning me. But anyway, fire signs in general, be ready to receive good fortune and good luck, because you have already put in the work with the Queen of Wands and you are expending more on that hard work, being confident, being assertive, showing up for work, being abundant, being creative, and just multiplying. And the more you put in work, the more the universe favors you and is giving you back plenty, which is beautiful energy. For my fire signs, oh, interesting, skeleton. Having a drink, so you know what? Cheers, just water today. Skeleton, a curse of bones, time and dust, things that were never meant to last. Ooh. This reminds me of an AI song I quite like. A part of the lyrics is, we were never meant to have a future, just this spark we call divine, which really resonates with me. Oh, drama at the gate. Or with the neighbor. I think dogs are on the other side of the gate, so if you... Holy shit, give me a moment. This is a bit too loud. Sorry about that. I think it's the guy with his is it a quad ped or moped? It's like a bike with 4 wheels. And he's passing on the street. The dogs are smelling him, hearing him, and they're having a beef with him. So, fire signs. Having hope is quintessential. Navigate your shadows with compassion and gentleness, especially this whole thing here. Grace, kindness, self-care. Shadow dance. Ooh, especially for me, because my name on X is the girl who dances with the devil. When you move shadows, you discover your rhythm. Fluidity, movement, open. And the aim of shadow work is just that, to discover your rhythm, what needs addressing, healing, if you're ready for that, if you want to tackle it, if you want to be aware of it. The more light you cast on shadow, the more fluid your movement is, the lighter your soul begins to be, the more confident you are in your everyday life, and the less weight and worry and stress and trauma you carry with you. So you are moving with so much more ease in the practical world that requires your attention on a daily basis. So, fire signs, thank you for having been here with me. I hope this was insightful, enlightening, entertaining, pleasant, whatever word applies to you. And I will see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, and tomorrow we are starting the special countdown to Christmas, which I'm very excited about. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, catch you tomorrow.